Hello, my name is Manyazwal and this is grade 8 Citizenship Education Practical Supplementary Exercise with their answers and explanations for the answers. Unit 3. Choose the correct answer. Question number 1. What is the primary principles of democracy? A. Centralization of power. B. Equal participation and representation. C. Military control over governance. D. Suppression of individual freedoms. The answer is equal participation and representation. Democracy ensures that all individuals have equal rights to participate in decision-making processes. Hello, my name is Manyazwal and this is grade 8 Citizenship Education Practical Supplementary Exercise. Question number 2. Democracy can be defined as A. A system where power is inherited. B. A government ruled by the people for the people. C. A government ruled by a single authority. D. A system that ignores citizens' voices. The answer is a government ruled by the people for the people. Democracy is based on the principle of popular sovereignty, where citizens participate directly or through representatives. Question number 3. Which of the following is not a characteristic of democracy? A. Free and fair elections. B. Suppression of dissent. C. Rule of law. D. Protection of human rights. The answer is suppression of dissent. Democracy encourages freedom of expression and dissent, ensuring diverse opinions are heard. Question number 4. In a democracy, the government derives its authority from A. The military. B. Religious leaders. C. The people. D. The judiciary. The answer is the people. Democratic governments are based on the consent of the governed through elections and other participatory mechanisms. Question number 5. Which of the following is best describes direct democracy? A. Citizens vote on all decisions directly. B. Citizens elect representatives to make decisions. C. Decisions are made by a single ruler. D. Only certain groups of people have voting rights. The answer is citizens vote on all decisions directly. In direct democracy, all eligible citizens participate in decision-making without intermediaries. Question number 6. Which of the following is a fundamental principle of democracy? A. Suppression of minority rights. B. Accountability of leaders to the people. C. Concentration of power in one branch of government. D. Government decisions made without public input. The answer is accountability of leaders to the people. In a democracy, leaders are accountable to the citizens who elect them. Question number 7. Rule of law in democracy means A. Laws are applied unequally based on social status. B. Everyone is just to the law, including leaders. C. Laws are created only by the judiciary. D. Only elected officials follow the law. The answer is everyone is subject to the law, including leaders. The rule of law ensures that no one is above the law, promoting fairness and equality. Question number 8. What is the significance of separation of powers in democracy? A. It allows the executive branch to dominate governance. B. It ensures that power is not concentrated in a single branch. C. It eliminates the need for checks and balances. D. It focuses all decision making in the judiciary. The answer is, it ensures that power is not concentrated in a single branch. Separation of powers prevents abuse by distributing authority across legislative, executive, and judicial branches. Question number 9. Which of the following ensures the protection of individual freedoms in a democracy? A. Arbitrary laws. B. Fundamental rights and freedoms. C. Centralization of decision making. D. Suppression of free speech. The answer is fundamental rights and freedoms. Democracies protect individual freedoms such as speech, assembly, and religion to ensure fair governance. Question number 10. A core principle of democracy is A. Government secrecy. B. Transparency in decision making. C. Ignoring public opinion. D. Electing leaders for life. The answer is transparency in decision making. Transparency ensures that citizens are informed about government actions and decisions. Question number 11. Which of the following is a democratic value? A. Equality before the law. B. Restricting voting rights. C. Centralized decision making. D. Inequality in representation. The answer is equality before the law. Democracy values equality, ensuring all individuals are treated fairly under the law. Question number 12. Freedom of expression in a democracy allows A. Citizens to criticize government policies without fear. B. Leaders to suppress dissent. C. People to act above the law. D. unchecked authority of elected officials? The answer is citizens to criticize government policies without fear. Freedom of expression is vital in a democracy, encouraging open debate and accountability. Question number 13. Why is tolerance important in a democracy? A. It promotes uniformity in opinions. B. It discourages diversity. C. It fosters mutual respect among differing views. D. It eliminates the need for compromise. The answer is it fosters mutual respect among differing views. Tolerance ensures peaceful coexistence and respect for diverse opinions in a democratic society. Question number 14. Democratic values include all of the following except A. Mutual respect. B. Pluralism. C. Suppression of minority voices. D. Accountability. The answer is suppression of minority voices. Democracies protect minority rights to ensure inclusiveness and equality. Question number 15. What does pluralism mean in a democracy? A. Concentration of power in one group. B. Exclusion of minority groups. C. Recognition and coexistence of diverse groups. D. Suppression of differing views. The answer is recognition and coexistence of diverse groups. Pluralism ensures diversity within a democratic system. Question number 16. Indigenous democratic values emphasizes A. Excluding traditional practices in governance. B. Respect for local customs and traditions. C. Eliminating traditional decision-making processes. D. Prioritizing modern governance over cultural heritage. The answer is respect for local customs and traditions. Indigenous democratic values incorporate traditional practices that promote fairness and participation. Question number 17. Which of the following is an example of an indigenous democratic institution? A. A centralized parliament. B. Community elders resolving disputes. C. Military governance. D. National judiciary system. The answer is community elders resolving disputes. Indigenous institutions often involve traditional conflict resolution methods led by community members. Question number 18. Indigenous democratic institutions contribute to A. excluding marginalized groups. B. Promoting harmony and social cohesion. C. Reducing the role of citizens in decision making. D. Eliminating traditional values from governance. The answer is promoting harmony and social cohesion. These institutions help resolve conflicts and strengthen community bonds. Question number 19. One strength of indigenous democratic institutions is A. Their focus on individualism. B. Their ability to integrate local values into governance. C. Their reliance on modern legal systems. D. Their exclusion of marginalized communities. The answer is their ability to integrate local values into governance. Indigenous institutions reflect the cultural and social practice of local communities. Question number 20. Why are indigenous democratic values important in Ethiopia? A. They enforce foreign governance models. B. They promote inclusiveness and respect for diversity. C. They discourage traditional practices. D. They focus only on centralization. The answer is they promote inclusiveness and respect for diversity. Ethiopia's diverse cultures benefit from indigenous values that emphasizes participation and respect. Question number 21. A challenge of democracy in Ethiopia is A. Lack of cultural diversity. B. Absence of a federal structure. C. Limited political participation. D. Excessive adherence to traditional practices. The answer is limited political participation. Encouraging broader citizen engagement remains a challenge for Ethiopian democracy. Question number 22. An opportunity for strengthening democracy in Ethiopia is A. Promoting freedom of speech and press. B. Reducing citizen participation. C. Centralizing all decision making. D. Suppressing political opposition. The answer is promoting freedom of speech and press. Open communication is essential for a thriving democracy. Question number 23. Which of the following is a democratic challenge in Ethiopia? A. Ensuring accountability of leaders. B. Resolving ethnic conflicts peacefully. C. Suppressing local governance structures. D. Encouraging inclusiveness in decision making. The answer is resolving ethnic conflicts peacefully. Ethnic tensions significant challenge to Ethiopia's democratic development. Question number 24. A democratic opportunity for Ethiopia lies in A. Adopting indigenous conflict resolution practices. B. Eliminating regional representation. C. Discouraging pluralism. D. Centralizing governance. The answer is adopting indigenous conflict resolution practices. Local practices can help address conflicts and build trust in governance. Question number 25. A key feature of Ethiopia's democratic potential is A. Its commitment to exclusionary policies. B. Its rich cultural diversity. C. Its lack of electoral processes. D. Its focus on centralized authority. The answer is its rich cultural diversity. Ethiopia's diversity provides an opportunity to build an exclusive and representative democracy. Unit 4. Question number 1. What is a constitution? A. A document outlining the daily activities of citizens. B. A set of rules and principles guiding the organization and governance of a state. C. A policy restricting individual freedoms. D. A record of a country's history. The answer is a set of rules and principles guiding the organization and governance of a state. A constitution defines the fundamental principles and framework of a country's governance. Question number 2. What does constitutionalism emphasizes? A. Unlimited power of the government. B. Adherence to constitutional principles and limit on government power. C. Eliminating the need for laws. D. The supremacy of military authority over the government. The answer is adherence to constitutional principles and limits on the government power. Constitutionalism ensures that government actions are bound by the rule of law. Question number 3. Which of the following is not a feature of constitutionalism? A. Respect for the rule of law. B. Guarantee of fundamental rights. C. Absolute power concentrated in the executive branch. D. Limited government power. The answer is absolute power concentrated in the executive branch. Constitutionalism seeks to prevent any branch of government having unchecked power. Question number 4. The primary purpose of a constitution is to A. Dictate personal behavior, B. Organize and limit the power of government, C. Replace cultural norms, D. Establish a monarchy. The answer is organize and limit the power of government. A constitution sets the framework for governance and ensures accountability. Question number 5. Which statement best describes constitutionalism? A. The government is above the law. B. Citizens must strictly follow government orders without question. C. Government actions must align with constitutional principles. D. It allows for arbitrary rule by elected officials. The answer is government actions must align with constitutional principles. Constitutionalism ensures that governments operate within legal and ethical boundaries. Question number 6. A constitution primarily serves to A. Concentrate power in the hands of one individual. B. Establish the legal foundation for a government. C. Eliminate checks and balances. D. Abolish local governance. The answer is establish the legal foundation for a government. A constitution defines the rules and principles that form the basis of governance. Question number 7. One purpose of a constitution is to A. Restrict individual freedoms. B. Protect the rights and freedoms of citizens. C. Grant unlimited power to the military. D. Disregard the rule of laws. D. Disregard the rule of laws. The answer is protect the rights and freedoms of citizens. Constitutions safeguard individual rights and promote justice. Question number 8. How does a constitution promote accountability? A. By eliminating public participation. B. By allowing government officials to act arbitrarily. C. By defining limits to government power. D. By concentrating power in one branch of government. D. By concentrating power in one branch of government. The answer is by defining limits to government power. A constitution ensures that government officials are held accountable for their actions. Question number 9. Which of the following is a purpose of a constitution? A. To establish an independent judiciary. B. To suppress opposition parties. C. To allow unchecked executive authority. D. To eliminate electoral processes. The answer is to establish an independent judiciary. A constitution ensures a separation of powers, including independent judiciary. Question number 10. Why is a constitution important in a democracy? A. It consolidates power under one individual. B. It eliminates the need for elections. C. It provides a legal framework for governance and protects citizens' rights. D. It replaces all cultural practices with laws. The answer is, it provides a legal framework for governance and protects citizens' rights. A constitution ensures democratic governance and safeguards fundamental rights. Question number 11. Why is constitutionalism important in governance? A. It allows governments to act without accountability. B. It provides a legal basis for limiting government power. C. It eliminates the need for elections. D. It grants unrestricted authority to the executive branch. The answer is, it provides a legal basis for limiting government power. Constitutionalism ensures governments operate within legal limits. Question number 12. Which of the following best explains the role of constitutionalism? A. It promotes arbitrary decision-making by leaders. B. It prevents abuses of power by the government. C. It eliminates the need for public participation. D. It prioritizes executive over legislative authority. The answer is, it prevents abuses by the government. Constitutionalism holds governments accountable to the rule of law. Question number 13. Constitutionalism contributes to A. Increased corruption in governance. B. Establishing a fair and just society. C. The elimination of judicial independence. D. Reducing the importance of laws. The answer is, establishing a fair and just society. Constitutionalism ensures equality and justice by limiting government overreach. Constitutionalism ensures equality and justice by limiting government overreach. Question number 14. What ensures that constitutionalism is practiced effectively? A. Concentration of power in the executive. B. Public awareness and active participation. C. Suppression of opposition groups. D. Lack of judicial independence. The answer is public awareness and active participation. Citizens' involvement is essential for holding governments accountable to constitutional principles. Question number 15. Which of the following undermines constitutionalism? A. Regular elections. B. Rule of law. C. Arbitrary decisions by leaders. D. Protection of fundamental rights. The answer is arbitrary decisions by leaders. Constitutionalism opposes unchecked authority and arbitrary rule. Question number 16. Which of the following is an example of a written constitution? A. United Kingdom. B. United States. C. Canada. D. Saudi Arabia. The answer is United States. The United States has a formal written constitution. Question number 17. What distinguishes a rigid constitution from a flexible one? A. A rigid constitution is harder to amend. B. A flexible constitution cannot be amended. C. A rigid constitution changes automatically with time. D. A flexible constitution is written in simpler language. The answer is a rigid constitution is harder to amend. Rigid constitutions require special procedures for amendments. Question number 18. What is a key feature of a federal constitution? A. Centralized decision making. B. Unequal distribution of power. C. Equal sharing of power between central and regional governments. D. Power is concentrated at the local level. The answer is equal sharing of power between central and regional governments. Federal constitutions distribute power between central and regional units. Question number 19. Which type of constitution combines flexibility and rigidity? A. Federal constitution. B. Written constitution. C. Semi-rigid constitution. D. Confederal constitution. The answer will be semi-rigid constitution. Semi-rigid constitutions have provisions that are easy to amend and others that require complex procedures. Question number 20. What is a characteristic of an unwritten constitution? A. It is entirely based on historical documents and traditions. B. It cannot evolve over time. C. It is more rigid than a written constitution. D. It requires frequent amendments. The answer is, it is entirely based on historical documents and traditions. Unwritten constitutions rely on customs, conventions, and judicial precedents. Question number 21. Constitutionalism contributes to peace and stability by A. Granting unchecked power to leaders. B. Promoting the rule of law and justice. C. Suppressing public participation. D. Eliminating fundamental rights. The answer is promoting the rule of law and justice. Constitutionalism ensures governance is fair and lawful, fostering peace. Question number 22. How does constitutionalism reduce conflict? A. By encouraging public involvement in decision making. B. By prioritizing one group over other. C. By ignoring disputes within the society. D. By concentrating power in one branch of government. The answer is by encouraging public involvement in decision making. Inclusive decision making reduces tensions and promotes stability. Question number 23. Why is constitutionalism vital in Ethiopia's federal system? A. It allows unequal treatment of regions. B. It ensures the fair distribution of power and resources. C. It concentrates power in the central government. D. It eliminates regional representation. The answer is it ensures the fair distribution of power and resources. Constitutionalism maintains balance and fairness in Ethiopia's diverse federal structure. Question number 24. Which of the following undermines peace and stability in governance? A. Constitutional accountability. B. Arbitrary decisions and corruption. C. Public participation in policy making. D. Independent judiciary. The answer is arbitrary decisions and corruption. Arbitrary decisions erode trust and disrupt stability. Question number 25. What ensures the constitutionalism promotes stability? A. Transparent governance and equality before the law. B. Lack of checks and balances. C. Suppression of individual freedoms. D. Exclusion of diverse opinions. The answer is transparent governance and equality before the law. Transparency and fairness build trust and foster stability. Dear viewers and listeners of this YouTube channel, this is all for Unit 3 and Unit 4 of Citizenship Education for Grade 8. If you have any question and comment, you are welcome. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in Unit 6 and Unit 5. Thank you.